So today I've got a bit of a change of pace for you guys. What I'm going to show you is a game I revisit every now and then to check in on how this fan-made project is developing. The Battlefront 2 Remaster project. Last year it ranked 7th in the top 10 mods of the year on moddb.com. The mod has had over 200,000 downloads in total. It's still one of the most popular old school Battlefront 2 mods, if not the most popular, and there's a reason for that. The project's goal is to completely remaster Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005 with updated graphics, textures, models, maps, and everything. It's a complete overhaul of the entire Battlefront 2. Very impressive. I previously checked out the project about a year ago. I played the realistic Geonosis map, Space Coruscant, the Tatooine Sandstorm map, Tatooine Outpost, and a few others, all unique to this game and this experience. They're not in the original game, but today I'm checking out the project's latest update, Galactic Civil War Space. It's going to be epic. I'm really been excited for this for a while. A lot of Squadrons vibes here too, fitting with the current theme of Star Wars games. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Battlefront 2 was probably the Star Wars game I played the most while growing up. That's the 2005 version for anyone concerned about that. I spent a countless amount of hours in Instant Action, which is the same offline single-player game mode that inspired Instant Action in EA's Battlefront 2. It's the ultimate Star Wars battle sandbox. Over 20 maps and planets to choose from, the ability to fight in both the Clone Wars and Galactic Civil War eras from both sides. You can modify the amount of enemies and reinforcements each team had, and the space battles. Man, these are the best. Honestly, quite similar to how bombing capital ships in Squadrons works. You'd first have to take down the shields, then move on to the ship's subsystems like life support, communications relay, bridge, engines. Really just that Squadrons experience right here. And just as it is today, my favorite class to fly was always the bomber. Love performing bombing runs, and each time you destroy something you get a bunch of points for your team that go towards you winning the match. I was having a bit of fun with this remaster project, playing as the Y-Wing, bombing a Star Destroyer, re-experiencing what it was like to play this game back in the day, how fun the mechanics are, dropping the bombs, that bombs curve in space even though space has no gravity. It's pretty funny seeing that. How are they doing this? What mysticism is this? But the team I was on, the AI team, lost by like 1 point at the end. It was just the most crushing defeat while I was filming this footage. I invested like half an hour into this one match, and just right at the end we lose by 1 point after I nearly took down their entire capital ship. I was like, what? Come on, not fair. Anyway, if you haven't played the Battlefront 2 remaster, I'd really recommend it. You can pick up Battlefront 2 for just $10 US on Steam. Sometimes it goes on sale and is even cheaper, but there's a lot of game here for such a small price. It's really cheap, and the mod itself is also pretty easy to install to add on to the game. So the first map I want to take you guys to today is Space Bespin. Now, some of the maps in Battlefront 2 Remastered are custom made maps like the ones I mentioned earlier, and they don't actually come with the base game. This one here is one of them. It's taken the Bespin map from Battlefront 1 2004, placed it in Battlefront 2, and then added the space element. So you can fly in and out of this bubble, land on platforms, take off again, have a ground battle, have a space battle. It's all here. You're probably also noticing the cockpit interiors, getting some Squadrons vibes here. With the remaster project, there's new cockpits for the X-Wing, the Cloud Car, which is flyable in space in the Bespin map. Never thought I'd see the day. Silver Cloud Cars. The A-Wing has a new cockpit, the Y-Wing, which I'm pretty sure, on my mod anyway, was the same as the X-Wing, which is kind of weird. And check this out, you can even fly the Millennium Falcon. What? Amazing. This was never possible in the original Battlefront 2. This is part of the mod. And you can even get into the two turrets on the top and bottom, and just look at the cockpit of this. Amazing. Love it. So good. Now, if you've ever played the original Battlefront 2 space maps, you might have noticed that what you're seeing here looks a lot more detailed. There's a lot more asteroids, a lot more going on in space, space debris, stars, space textures, I guess you'd call them. These are all part of the remaster. Usually in Battlefront 2, in the old Battlefront 2, space is just kind of empty, and you see kind of black and stars in the background. There might be a planet here or there, but nothing like this. There's also some added ships like the Nebulon B. These were never in the original game, but now we have them here as further background details. Along with all that, there's also updated capital ship interiors. The modder Harrison Fogg posted a side-by-side comparison video showing the before and after. This is the original and this is the remaster, and when you're walking around the hangars you can really feel the difference. There's a whole other hangar in there. You can see other ships and everything in there. I don't remember that being in the original. Also, the engine room and other interiors have been updated with new textures, new details, and you can get into the capital ship turrets. You could do this in the original game also, but I'm not sure everyone knows this, so thought I'd add that in. Lots of fun being able to get in the turret of a capital ship and then hit nothing because it's really hard to do so. Does anyone still play this game online? I think it actually still has an online community. I'm pretty sure you can actually play this mod online. There's a dedicated Battlefront 2 remaster server you can play on. I have to check that out some other day with my friends. Now, you might have also noticed that the actual characters themselves have had an overhaul. The maps I'm playing don't reveal as much. Some of the others I've checked out in previous videos have lots of different skins and factions you can customize. You get the idea. New cosmetics, new characters, and different skins and all that. A lot of new stuff here. You know something awesome? This is something you can't do in Battlefront 2 2017. You can't do this in EA's version. Fly in the trench on the side of a Star Destroyer. You could do this in the old Battlefront 2, and you can also do this in Squadrons. But for me, it was little details like this that made this game amazing. So good. Hey, check this out. It's R2-D2 and C-3PO. Easter egg right here. There's lots of other Easter eggs scattered throughout the remaster project. I've shown you guys others in my past videos. I'm just remembering, I think I also used this to compare the old Battlefront 2 to the new Felucia map. Might have used this in a few other videos too. Have to go back and have a look. From new maps to new weapons, new characters, the retexture, updated graphics, Battlefront 2 Remaster is a familiar experience with an improved look. There's a lot of reasons to play this. I'd love to hear if you guys played the original Battlefront 2 when you were kids, or even if you've played it recently, or if you've never played it. I'm really excited to see more from this project as it continues to grow and completely evolve the old school Battlefront 2 experience. This game will always hold a special place in my heart, and seeing it brought to life like this, given so much attention in 2020, is incredible. Such an old game now. This came out in 2005. It's 15 years old and they're still updating it with mods. So like I said, my friend Harrison Fogg is the modder who created this, and he has a new Teespring store with some awesome phone cases, mugs, t-shirts, and more, all Star Wars and Battlefront themed. Really like these clone helmets on the mugs. Modders who create projects like this do it out of their passion for gaming and rarely get paid to do any of this. There's very little support in terms of money for anything like this, so if you like what you see here and want to support the modder and the project, consider buying something. It goes a long way to keeping projects like this alive. I love spending time in old Star Wars games I grew up with and experiencing new ways to play. I get really nostalgic, so let me know if you'd want to see more of this kind of thing. I'll also leave links to the Battlefront 2 Remaster project in the description. You can check out all its other maps and details, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord to be part of my community and for more Star Wars gaming. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.